We are back, episode 73, live.
Welcome back to another episode of the BSG podcast. We're making moves. It's hard to believe. What's it been? Almost 2 years since we did the first one. It's a little over a year. We're going on year 2 now, right?
Yeah, we're deep into deep past year 1, because originally it was only like every other week.
Yeah. Actually, the end of this year will be year 2. We started pretty much in January of 2021.
Yeah, I need to look at it on YouTube. And
I'm pretty sure this will be, for the channel as well, all of it. So we're closing in, but this is the BSG podcast brought to you by our friends at Moon Golf. No better golf store than Moon Golf. Go check them out. Ann and Dan Moon. They've got great employees. They've got great products. I have people come in my shop telling me, thanks for letting me know about Moon Golf, because I went there and I found everything I needed. So we guarantee.
I'm ready to go back. I told Joni Joni was asking me what I wanted for Christmas the other day. I said, I want some wedges. I need some bite.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
Get me a gift card.
Yeah, go in there.
If you're buying the BSG Boys gift cards, Moon Golf.
They've got everything I need. And speaking of Moon Golf, here's Mr. Moon Golf himself. He spends a lot of time in there, so he's going to tell you about Moon Golf right here.
Can y'all hear?
What's your favorite thing about Moon Golf, Brady?
It says my video quality's not getting recorded. Are y'all good? Am I good?
I can see.
I can see you.
Well, I'm ready to talk about Moon Golf then.
What's your favorite thing about Moon Golf?
I like that you can go in there and literally ask them any question, and they're going to have an answer for you. And more than likely, if you take them something like a club to get worked on, they're going to have it ready for you that day, or more than likely in 24 hours, I would think. And if you can't find anything in there, I guess that really, really suits your need, if you're really picky, they'll get it for you, like without a doubt.
Who's most likely BSG member to have to go to Moon Golf and get a shaft repair because they got mad and snapped it?
On my screen, he's lower left.
He's that on my screen as well.
Get out of here.
And he just said, get out of here.
There's only one person that throws clubs.
I ain't snapped one yet.
But I hope the camera's filming when you do.
Stuff's too expensive.
Especially, did you send that picture you sent me to everybody? Does everybody know?
I sent it to one other person.
Who'd you send it to?
He sent it to me. I ain't said nothing.
Boy, this man.
I didn't know if it was a secret or what.
This man got them new irons. You better not snap a new iron. This just so we're now BSG.
They're more player irons, aren't they?
Do what?
They're almost player irons.
No,
right?
the player irons are the pros.
Okay, these are just plain Callaway Apex.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting back close to sugar daddy level with Mitchell. He's spending some money.
I know.
But that
It's
boys.
Daddy Mitchell now.
Yeah, 2 of the BSG boys are playing Callaways. I'm TaylorMade. Brady's Mizuno's. At some point, we've got to commit to a brand and chase them and be like, let us in.
Hey, like we said, we gonna grow with who grows with us.
Business.
I know
decision.
where I'm wanting my bag to go to.
What's
I got irons. I got a 3-wood. Wedges are coming. That's what I want. I know. I want to be non-brand associated, but I told Joni I want some Callaway jaws for Christmas.
Oh, he's going all Callaway. I have a Callaway putter.
John Rahm be doing what he do with them.
I tell you, my Callaway putter, when I swapped it from the Zuno, it's hot. But let's run through this. This is a new segment on the show. We're calling it the Clubhouse. This is where we're going to gather post-round in the Clubhouse and discuss what's going on in the golf world. This week, I want us to look at specifically YouTube golf. In my opinion, is taking over the game. I believe YouTube golf is growing the game more than PGA Tour is, even more than Live Golf is. You've got people like Bryson. His YouTube channel is blowing up. Brian Bros have already been big. I just saw this week where was it Akshay? Is that how you say his name?
Akshay, yeah.
He has a YouTube channel now. You got Ricky doing videos with Good, JT and Spiethla, no laying up, Bryson and Garrett. So what I want to ask y'all, is it more entertaining to you to watch YouTube videos of golfers than to watch a PGA Tour tournament on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I like seeing. So I got both sides of the coin here.
Yeah.
Love the YouTube golf aspect when they're playing with the better players, not like us. But like when Grant and Bryson play, super entertaining. Some of the PGA Tour events are okay, but like I'm locked in when a major's on.
Yeah.
The Ryder
agreed.
Cup, a major. I'm watching everything. I want to see it all. I want the updates. Like the regular events, there's so many. It's almost like the baseball season. Like there's 162 games.
Yeah. It's hard to get excited about them all.
Yeah.
Especially the tournaments that the big names aren't playing in, like last week. I was like, I'm not really keeping up with that, honestly. But you give me a new no laying up video on YouTube, and I'm locked in for 45 minutes. Nobody talk to me. I'm staring at my TV.
Well, I'll start watching them on the couch or in bed. And about that time, Joni will come in there to talk, and I'll pause it because I want to hear what they're saying.
Uh-huh.
She'll go back to the bathroom, I'll unpause it. And then she'll come right back like, oh.
What about you, Brady? What do you enjoy more?
Yeah, I like the whole YouTube thing. I think the fact that you can go back and rewatch stuff from years and years ago, and also I think a thing that you see a lot now is like after the Masters has been over for like 6 months or so, they'll create this film. I see where they're doing that now, where you can go back and watch all of the. I don't even know if it's like start to finish, but I think it's just like a big highlight film, maybe like an hour long. I know they do it for the British Open now. So you can obviously tell that the way that even pro golf is trying to go more towards like catering to YouTube. They're trying to condense like their product into showing what I guess like how our generation can only be stimulated for so long. So they're putting that out there where we can like enjoy it all in less than an hour. And I mean, obviously people are watching this stuff live when it happens, but you're kind of having to spread that out through 4 days. But when you can go back and rewatch something like that in an hour, I think even that they know they have to cater to that kind of stuff. And then you got all the guys like that we watch that they're doing like kind of, I'd say, groundbreaking stuff going from like, you know, templates of Mr. Beast and the Guggen Squad, all that stuff. So I think that there's a lot of potential out there, and it just depends on where you fall in the bucket.
Speaking, this has nothing. Well, it kind of has something to do with YouTube golf. Chandler, who used to be a part of, well, he still is part of Mr. Beast. He's a golfer now, and he filmed with Busted Jack and stuff like that. But that's a side note.
He's tall.
Yes, very tall. He's like I think he
7
played
foot.
baseball. My next question is on the other side of you. Like I think no laying up, people like that are helping grow the game. Obviously, Good has grown it tremendously with the people watching it. But our channels, and I kind of know our answer here. Our channels like Country Club adjacent, and every once in a while Bob does sports with their little how many hot dogs can you eat in a hole challenge. Are they hurting, you think, than golf with their style videos? Are you kind of like, is that getting people into golf thinking that's what golf is? And they go to a golf course and you see a guy shirtless at point, and you're like, what's he doing? And he's I've got it tucked in, it's see-through shirt
with his belly.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, get off the course.
Yeah.
Like, shirtless at Pinehurst is a little too far for me.
I don't know if it hurts the game. I think there is a niche that will watch it, but I don't think it's growing the game at all. I mean, there's the guys who like the Country Club adjacent. I'm not a fan of it, but everybody likes their own thing. I like the classic stuff, almost old man style, and then sometimes I like the long drives by Bryson.
Yeah,
like the new stuff coming into the game.
I do like watching Bryson,
but a lot of people hate Bryson too. So it's I think it's to each their own.
I haven't watched a lot of good videos recently, but I did enjoy where they went through the different states because it was actual golf videos. It wasn't like challenges and stuff like that. What I do like about us is what I think we do well is that we're pretty true to the game of golf. We're not out there doing silly little stuff, but we're also like normal people having fun and funny, and we're bad at golf. So I think we do a good job of where we help say, golf. This is golf. This is the integrity of golf. Like we're not out here being stupid on the golf course, but we're gonna have fun and hopefully you enjoy it. Especially in this video that is out right now as you're listening. I feel like there's some really funny moments in this video. I laughed watching it back today.
And I really like the Golf and Old Glory series from Busted Jack.
Oh yeah,
I think that's a feat in itself to play all 50 states in
yeah.
a year.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, boys, that was
They
a
got goals.
that was a great series for them. I don't want to say this because somebody may steal it from us, but I think if we can lock in all the Robert Trent Jones courses in a year, that's a series right there, boys.
Yeah.
Said it last year.
We just need to
All
lock it in.
scrambles. I'm up for it. All scrambles. We'll see which one we shoot the lowest on.
We just
I
got
think
to
when you have a
get
series like that.
that'd be a tough one.
Yeah, it's a like a good series to follow. People get invested in it. That's like kind of I feel like where a lot of these channels are thriving.
With the series.
Yeah, I think when you can get like a majority of your fan base involved with like something that you're chasing and like trying to accomplish, it gets people more interested and invested in what you're doing.
Boys, it says there's 26 RTJ courses in Alabama courses at 11 different clubs or whatever. I think we can knock out 26 in a year.
Oh yeah.
The only problem
Just think
would be
we have 3 here, 3 in Prattville. There's one or 2 in Gadsden.
are we counting the par 3s or only the 18s?
I think that includes par 3s too.
I think
Yeah, I
we
don't
should
Like
know.
just the full trail.
18s to start.
Yeah.
Like set a real goal of playing all 18-hole
so.
courses. The only problem is we go to like shoot the one we played last year, Brady, where you
Silver
got
Lakes. Yeah.
Silver Lakes.
3 separate 9 holes.
Yeah.
I think it's
it's
a
like a
series
mix.
of traveling, playing them, and then we rate them. And by the end of it, you've got them rated 1 to 26 or whatever. And because then people are searching, golf courses to play in Alabama. Our videos are coming up because Robert Trent Jones pops up. I think that maybe could be a goal we sit down at San Marcos and talk about for next year. If it ain't at San Marcos, I'm not talking about it.
What we should do is get Ann involved.
Oh,
See if she has a contact at RTJ and see if, because it'd be great features for them.
yeah. Especially now, we're kind of getting a hang of our videos and everything. I think it'd be fun. Maybe we got that in the mind for next year. We need to run through that. Here we go, boys. This is the time of the night where help me hit it, Zach. It's time to lock it in.
Lock it in.
With our picks for this week's PGA and LPGA tour events presented by Swanee's Golf. If you're new here and you didn't know, a couple weeks ago we signed on the dotted line. Swanee's Golf, we are proud. I would even say athletes for Swanee's Golf because we are athletes.
I'm built like an athlete.
We are. Mitchell played semi-pro football pretty much. He can. What's that lineman? They do the little back pedal, the little shuffle steps. He can do that better than anyone. So, anyways, presented by Swanee's. Use our code BSG25 for 25% off. I bought a hoodie
25.
last week or the week before. Got $12 off of it. Insane. BSG 25% off. I've got a little thing right here. I'm going to read it. BSG loves looking good on the course, and we always look good in our Swanee's polos. You should see our photo shoot. We look real good. They'll make sure you look good on and off the course with everything they have to offer. Head over to swaneesgolf.co and use that code. All right, the PGA Tour this week, boys. We're at the Shriners Children's Open in Las Vegas. That's where Monday Night Football is tonight. I'm going to be watching that after we get off. Last year's winner, Tom Kim at 24 under par. This is one of those tournaments where there's a lot of birdies. A lot of people are scoring. A couple of notable names. Tied for second was Patrick Cantlay, No Hat Pat, 21 under. And then I remember last year, Brady went on a little Jason Day streak, picking him for a couple tournaments in a row. He was tied for 8th, 18 under. This is worth 500 FedEx Cup points and a total purse of, we're going to talk about this with LPGA in a minute. This purse is worth $8 million spread out. Did not know this. I'm assuming Brady put this in there. Lexi Thomas is playing with a sponsor invite.
I did, yeah.
I seen that.
I did put that in there. I heard
in the PGA Tour event.
Yep. She's got a
with the
sponsor
men.
invite.
Wow, we're making moves. I like that. I love that. We're making moves here. All right, let's name our picks. We're gonna go around. Let's start oldest to youngest. Hit us with it, Zach.
Whoa. So, I'm going with one of my new favorites. Love the way he's breaking down the game, eliminating like the border from like tour to real guys. Ben Griffin.
Oh wow!
You
So
know,
I would
now
never.
he's got a series on like TikTok and Instagram where he shows like how much it actually costs to play, what they're spending on stuff, what some of the higher end guys.
He also led 3 days of the of this past weekend,
He
and
did.
then he let it slip
He's
out
warm.
of his hand. Yeah, he let it slip.
Brooks did that with the major and then come back.
Yeah,
and won the next one.
Yep.
So I'm going with Ben Griffin.
That's a good one. I'm going with I think he was in the top 10 last year. You see him in a lot of places because he plays well. I think he's got these kind of tournaments here where there's not a lot of big names. I like him. Give me Siwoo Kim, shaking that. Y'all know from the Ryder Cup. Y'all know that song? Siwoo, shaking that. Y'all never heard that? Oh, please.
It did not come on Spotify for me today.
It was from the maybe it was the President's Cup, but DJ was gone. DJ was gone, and the USA was doing their press conference, and they're all up there, and that's a song they're singing at the. I have to send y'all the clip. Hilarious. Siwoo Kim. Who's younger, Mitchell or Brady?
Gosh.
Brady's still in diapers almost.
Now Mitchell, Rory is not in the field.
No, I'm gonna take Cameron Champ in this one.
Oh, that's a good
I
one
almost
too.
did. I was looking at him earlier.
That's a good pick.
You see, Duffner's in the field this week too.
Y'all, yeah, I'm gonna talk. He needs to be in the field because he's selling that house because he can't afford it. Go ahead, Brady.
Who did Mitch pick? I couldn't hear him. Sorry.
Cameron Champ.
Okay. For some reason, when I joined in, I can't see him or hear him. So if I talk over him, I was trying to make sure that we got this all figured out. But I'm going with the guy that was he was the only player to play in a Ryder Cup that hasn't ever played in a major. He's been on fire this year.
Ludwig.
Yeah. Oh, Ludwig Aberg. Give it to me. He was T2 at Sanderson Farm this past weekend, so he's hot right there with Ben Griffin. So I think
I know the guys now.
Oh, yeah.
I know who Brady's gonna pick.
Oh yeah,
that's a good pick. I'm a big believer. If you played well this past week, you're gonna play well the next week as well. When you get on a streak in golf, I feel like it's hot. Jeremy's rode that streak for a little while. You know, you can see people playing well when they're on it. All right, then that jumps us over to the LPGA, which if anybody's listening, any executives, y'all are trash and treating these women terribly with their website and events. It is so hard to find anything on this. Awful. And y'all want to hashtag grow the game, but you don't want to put the money in on anything. Give me, this is the rant, we're skipping it, but give me one app that I can click on PGA or I can click on LPGA. I don't want a separate LPGA app. I don't want a separate PGA. Give me one app, and I can go find everything I want.
You can do that in the PGA app.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can. It's on the top left. If you click PGA, it'll drop down.
Let me find out if that's true.
Oh yeah,
I may retract my statements.
But you can't.
Oh, but no, it takes me to a website.
Yeah, you can't get it in the app. It takes you out of the app.
No. I stand by my statement. Anyways, there this week it's the Buick LPGA at Shanghai playing at Quiz Hong Garden Golf Club. This is only the 4th year for this event. Listen, 2 out of the 4, Danielle Kang has won it. She's won that, two wins for her. 500 points for the race to the CME Globe, which is their big thing. The purse here is only $2.1 million, way less than the PGA, but I guess that's sponsors. That's the greedy old.
There are way less eyes on it in their defense.
That's true. They need to start collaborating. Anyways, here we go. And this time we're going to work our way the other way. Youngest to oldest. Give us your picks. Here we go, Brady.
I'm going with the lady that is second in the CME Race to the Globe at the moment. She's coming off of a fresh major win at the hang on, I got it right here. It went away from me. She won the 2023 Women's PGA this year. Ruining Yin.
You know, I got to get better about women's golf so I can react. But that's what this segment's for. We're pushing ourselves.
Wow. Great pick.
Great pick.
We're pushing ourselves as journalists to learn more about the LPGA because we want to see the game grow. So
that's goal for 24.
That's the goal.
Behind the ropes at a women's event.
You know, we've got to invite to the college women's college. We just got to get down there.
I think we'll probably get onto an Auburn one. I think that one, any of the local ones, I think they make a lot of sense to get on for men and women.
Yep. All right, working to Mitchell.
State.
Give me Minji Lee,
Ooh.
sister of Min Woo Lee.
Oh. Now, what's going to be bad is if the LPGA website wasn't updated and we're making these picks and these women are actually not in the tournament. I'd be very mad at the LPGA.
You know, on ESPN, when I look, it's still not live. They don't have the tournament board.
Which is wild. The tournament's literally in 3 days.
They be treating these women wrong.
If anybody catches this one, I saw that it's in Shanghai, so everything's going to be on like I think it's starting at like midnight to like 4 a.m. So it's gonna be hard to catch that one live.
Oh, that'll be good. I'll catch tee off. That's that midnight feed.
All right, I'm going Lydia Ko. She is 12th in the Rolex ranking, which I don't know what the Rolex ranking has to do with the CME Globe, but if you're number 12, you got to be hot right there. You got to be playing good. Give me Lydia Ko. Here we go. Oh, she has 222 points to the CME Globe. Got to be doing good. Career earnings made over $16 million. For a woman. Oh, she's 96 in the CME ranking, so we're not doing too hot this year. And she's had some T48s. Anyways, give me Lydia Ko. That's the woman right there from England. That's who I'm picking.
And the winner is gonna be the two-time champ.
Is it gonna be 3?
Two-time U.S. Women's Am and 2017 PGA Championship winner for the women, Danielle Kang.
He's going the safe bet, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
Safe while I learn it.
Just like in the video that people can watch right now, there's that par 3 of water. Jeremy went in the water, and the next shot up, Zach goes way right. So he went safe. He took the short route and
got to
played it safe.
Take the water out of play.
But that's our Swannies Golf Lock It In picks.
Lock it in
for the PGA and the LPGA. Use promo code BSG25 for 25% off.
We haven't put up a coffee in a while.
Oh, that's true.
We could do men and women combined best finish.
That's 8. Oh, combined.
That works. Yeah, combined best finish. That works.
I can't throw out $8 in 1 week.
$4 combined best finish. If there's a tie, we'll do a random generator.
That'll work. Transitioning now to the local home team here, who is just dominating college golf right now. No, we're not talking about where Zach graduated from. We're talking about the other university, Auburn University.
Oh, you're not talking about the men's amateur champ?
No,
you're talking about the women's amateur champ.
There's a picture of him in Pinehurst. We saw that.
Yep.
We're gonna talk about. We're gonna let Brady run us through some of this, and then we're gonna highlight a little bit of real local university with our friend Coach Maddox. We need to have him on again and talk about that season. But go ahead, Brady.
Yeah, we actually had Auburn's head coach Nick Kleinert on not too long ago. We talked to him about their upcoming season, and they've been tremendous right off the get-go. I think they're already ranked, I know they're inside the top 10. They're probably moving up top 5 in NCAA right now. They just recently defeated the number 1 ranked NCAA team, Vanderbilt, at the SEC match play. It was hosted at the Country Club of Birmingham, and they won 4 out of the 5 matches in the finals and took down the number 1 amateur in the world, Gordon Sargent, who is also a Alabama guy. He grew up in Alabama, but he plays at Vanderbilt.
Oh.
And
Dang, I got excited.
Hey, I mean, you look at the course.
Some big tournaments coming up after this. I wrote down that they've got one this weekend. Yeah, or it's actually happening right now. I haven't looked to see what they're scoring right now, but today and tomorrow they will be playing in another matchup against some SEC teams.
Is Country Club of Birmingham? Is that where we could possibly be playing Ann in our match?
Oh. I believe it is.
Yeah, if she gets us on.
Oh, okay.
It's private.
So I would be excited to do that. Shout out. Here we go. I saw real quick on point. I don't know if you saw this, but Coach has the boys back in the top 10. I think they're number 9 right now. Yep. Which
number 9.
Number 9. Which not Shannon, the guy before Shannon. They were number 1 for a long time. The golf program.
Yep.
Kind of lost Ruan. He was kind of the anchor. He would go off and win about every tournament they entered. They slipped out. Coach Maddox came in. Coach Lytle did some work, got them boys dialed back in. He's got a good group of people now. Back in the top 10, doing what they do in the NAIA. Don't sleep on them.
Question.
Yes.
Do you think they would be better or have better opportunities if their practice facilities and home course were in better condition? Because I know when we played Tullamore, Mid-South, it's a different game when you're playing something like that compared to Point.
I think about this too, that the Point, they can only practice up to 6,400 yards. I'm sure when they go to some of these courses, they're playing closer to 7,000 yards.
Yep.
Yeah.
Have to be.
You don't have that.
That's another thing why Auburn's so good is because, AU Club's over 8,000 now from the tips. So they're practicing as far. AU Club is from the tips.
God.
And I know that he takes.
So that's what they practice on.
Coach takes Point. He takes them up to Noonan sometimes, but Noonan's not a long course either.
Mm-mm.
And I wouldn't even fool with taking them to Callaway Gardens. Don't get me started on them. But anyways, Coach is doing what he's doing out there. He's got the program looking good. October 16th and 17th, Brady's got it here. They're going to be playing in the fall championship. Is that at Point?
I don't know. It doesn't. I don't think it has where that's located at when I was looking at it.
I was about to say, I would love to go watch it.
They should be having one there though soon. I mean, the course is in probably the best shape it's been all year. If I had to guess, I haven't been out there in a few weeks, but there's some minor stuff going on with the greens, but I think other than that, the fairways and rough I think they're pretty solid for hosting a tournament right now.
I used to think Point shined in the summer, and I don't think this summer was kind
no,
to
it.
Didn't. With the Indian Pines being closed.
Yeah, too many which Pines Crossing is coming up this fall, boys.
Boy, I'm ready.
We're all going to go play it. First time playing it, whoever wins out of all of us is the king of that course.
It looks like they're going to open the front 9 first.
Oh, and just have 9 holes open?
Yeah, because, they started on the front 9 first, and then they start on the back 9 about 2.5 months later. So they may not open the back 9 until probably the first of next year.
That's fine. I'm ready.
Yep. Which here
But
we
it's
go
looking
into
good.
a,
I drove
Looking
by
at
it
you,
today.
Casey, if you can't
you
tell.
thought we're going to transition into another new segment on the show called "Give Me Your Best." Brady, give me your best. Somebody's hit the ball out of bounds. To the right, is heading towards a group of people. Give me your best. Shout.
4.
Man, that was good. That was great.
I like
Yeah.
it.
Here's what's incoming. This is a segment we're going to talk about. Hey, watch out. This is what's coming from BSG in the next few weeks. We have, as we're speaking now, Long Leaf episode 1 is live. And then episode 2 will be coming out. And then we have Tallamore, Mid-South, Tobacco Road. A lot of good stuff coming. We're starting next year off. We're trying to with a series called BSG versus Pro. Basically, one BSG member is going to go play a club pro or somebody that has played in amateur tournaments or something, and you'll get hopefully strokes or a tee box. We're going to make it somehow fair, not straight up, because we want it to be a challenge. I'm going to be trying to start us off against Scott Porter at Noonan Country Club, looking to get a certain amount of strokes or maybe some strokes and a tee box. But I want to know, let us know, who would you like to see us face? Brady, are you still going to call out AJ? Possibly the youngest club champion ever in the state of Georgia.
Yeah, I think that would be a good challenge because he's very interested in like our channel and what we're doing, and I think they really enjoyed that match that we filmed with him last time. And I think like it could have been some nerves being on camera, but I think like he's got the mindset to really like kick it into another gear because we saw it right at the end of the match. Like if he wouldn't have went down so early, I think he would have hung in there a lot longer. And like I was thinking about it on my drive this weekend, like how many strokes I would actually need, because if he's shooting like realistically probably 3 or 4 strokes under par, like almost, especially at Noonan, a course that he knows really well.
Yeah,
I think
we have to play them at their course.
Yeah. I think I would need almost like 15, 16 strokes, and maybe me and him like play from the same tee box too. Yeah. Because
I was gonna say, do you think you ask for that many strokes, or do you say, give me 8 strokes in a tee box?
Yeah, I don't know if moving me up would help, but if I could move him back, where we're about the same distance off the tee, I think, which he may be playing from where we're playing. To be honest, like
I know who I want. I want to travel for mine.
Who you got?
I want Jay.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I'm taking.
I want to go back with the
That's
warm.
what I'm taking. I'm taking Jay.
Oh. Y'all just gonna both challenge Jay one day.
You got to play him, or hey, we can make it a weekend. You play him one day, I'll play him the next.
I know.
Get 2 videos
Scott
out of it.
said Brandon Lovejoy is very interested in.
I thought it was Love Lady.
Oh, it is Love Lady.
That's who Mitchell. We can get Mitchell against him.
Yeah.
And then it's going to be when they get to 18, who can eat the most glizzies?
No, it is Lovejoy. I got his number.
Okay.
Goodness gracious.
Well,
I was going to say, I know people's names.
So we need to be reaching out. We need to be making these connections.
That man at HR, he knows names.
Mine will be coming out hopefully in January. So we need one of y'all to be coming out in February, the next one in March, the next one in April. And then maybe we'll loop back around and find some other people.
I'm out in February. I'm out in March. So mine's going to have to be January.
You need to film
Boy,
it.
it's going to be cold down there.
No. I mean, you can film it. You can film it now, and then we'll post it later or whatever.
Okay.
You need to send Jay a message today and go ahead and plan that trip.
Perfect. This brings us to the last part of the show. We're going to hit them with the, let's see. That was almost as good as Brady.
Well, that one's going to be wet. Welcome to the Drop Zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Drop Zone. Zach sent this question in today. And let me just say, I'm proud of the boys. Normally, we do not have a Drop Zone, but we have 3 for the next few weeks. We're stacked up. We're not going to go blank the next few weeks. We have this one right here. I want everybody to answer for us. What's the worst weather to golf in? Too windy, too rainy, too cold, or too hot? If this is happening, you're saying I'm not coming. Too hot?
Too hot.
Too
I
hot.
think it's a two-part answer.
Yeah.
Number one's rain.
Yeah.
As long as I can swing and see it, I'm good with it. I'm okay with it. Like when you remember when we played, we were in that tournament in Noonan,
Oh yeah.
and the bottom fell
Gate.
out, and you couldn't do anything.
Yep.
That I think that's number one. Number two is
Lightning almost
windy.
struck the golf cart.
Yeah.
I feel like every time we play, no matter what direction we're facing, the
We're all in
wind
the
is
wind.
against us, and I don't know why. It's got to be a phenomena, just a golf specific thing. I never know what direction the wind's blowing when I'm outside until I'm on a tee box and I know it's in my face.
It's in your face. What do you got, Brady?
I generally growing up, whenever we would go to Roanoke and it was just like wet and sloppy out there, it was my worst thing. I always told my dad, I was like, I hate playing when it's wet. So too rainy for me. I don't even honestly care about it like raining on me while I'm playing, as long as I'm just like not getting drenched, But like when there's like standing water on the course and stuff like that, it's just like, even if they're like, yeah, y'all can go play whatever, like I don't even like, trying to make those little chips around the green and your club just goes straight into the back of the ball and digs in the ground. That's the worst feeling ever, because you feel helpless at that point. I can deal with like some of the coldness and it being hot. I guess we're pretty used to that down here, but yeah, too wet. No, I don't like it.
I was gonna say, I think we lived through too hot. We've played too cold. Zach's got us with the hot hands, so we done got accustomed to that.
Yeah.
Zach and I think the windiest I've ever played may have been Bay Point that
When
day.
we played Jay.
That was so windy.
Awful.
It was ridiculous and cold, but the cold didn't really bother me. It was the wind. So I think rainy. More though, so I just don't like all my stuff getting soaking wet. And I hate being wet. I hate having wet clothes on. I hate having wet socks, wet shoes. Rain is I'm out of there with the rain. So that's episode 73. Anybody got any parting statements they want to say before Zach just gets out of here?
That baby's in bed. I'm good. I already did bath time. Joni feeds and puts her to bed, and then I get dream feed in a little while.
Perfect. Well,
That man's about to hop on Call of Duty.
we need to play. Make sure y'all go check out YouTube. New video out. I think it's a very entertaining video. I loved the way this one kind of came together, how it was just kind of quick. And go check it out. Go see how the boys played. These videos are going to last us almost pretty much the rest of the year, and then we're going to start off next year with, like we said, the pros, and hopefully, maybe, the travel series goes to Robert Trent Jones.
I think it should. I think we need to go ahead and get in contact with Ann. Maybe reach out. Someone in corporate or something.
I think
for
we spaced
RCJ
out.
to kind of set it up.
If there's any of them that
There's
so
some.
far we're going to have to stay overnight, we space them so it's not like every weekend it feels like we're gone. Just space those out. Hit the other ones up.
There's some that are far.
That's a series right there,
furthest-
boys. What's the furthest one?
There's one in Mobile, right?
Yeah, there's one in Mobile, and then there's one
Any
in
of them down
Huntsville,
near,
which is about 3.5
Huntsville will
hours.
probably be the furthest.
Huntsville's about 3.5 hours away.
3.5, yeah.
Any of them down near the
Oh, dang. You put us-
3:30. Yep.
You put us in the Topanga, and we're there in 2.5 hours.
I gotta say, place to stay at down near Orange Beach, so we're good if we need to go down that way.
I got us
sounds
a place in Huntsville.
It sounds like we need to be at San
We're ready.
Marcos in a couple weeks, and we need to map this out, boys.
We need to get our number one sponsor involved.
Yes, let's
I need some more Moon Golf polos.
let's whiteboard this out, plan it out, and get a rough draft, and then present it to her like as a work presentation. And be like, "This is what we need to do. This is what we're trying to accomplish."
Plan the weekends. We need to first come up with the list.
Yeah,
the courses.
all the courses, all the 18-hole courses.
All the 18-hole courses. Get the list of the courses. Try to come up with a mock schedule.
Yep.
And then make it happen.
And then whoever can be there, be there. But we try to always film it on the schedule. That's gonna be the move.
Yeah, we could do that, and we could rotate 2v2.
Yeah, it could be like matches like that throughout the whole thing. But as long as we document
we can
the
just do our
course
normal thing
and rank it. that's the move right there, boys. Thanks for watching and listening. As always, go check out Moon Golf. Go check out Swanee's Golf. BSG boys to the moon.
Like, subscribe, follow.
Peace.